Hi, I should probably say something on the new YouTube changes that happened a few days back. And well, YouTube changes aren't new. They are releasing something every 3 to 6 months, changing this, changing that, usually screwing it up for the worse and not adding in the simple things that can improve YouTube. I don't know who's in charge there, but they're a bunch of wallies, let me tell you. But they've outdone themselves this time. Basically, the change is that no YouTube user, or more importantly, a YouTube content producer, can reply can comment on videos unless they're now connected via a Google Plus account. So YouTube have basically merged the Google Plus account into the YouTube system, so that in order to use YouTube as a user or a content producer, you must have and operate via Google's Google Plus system. And well, there's nothing new here either. They've been sort of weaseling this whole thing in, this Google Plus thing, all over YouTube for quite some time now. It's, you know, I've had a Google Plus account even though I don't use it because I'm a content producer. I've had one in order to use a couple of things and merge stuff together. But now, yes, even content producers, video makers cannot reply to their own videos without having a Google Plus account. It's ridiculous. And at least one of my fellow electronics video bloggers, Fran, has just shut down and closed her YouTube account, or won't be making any more YouTube videos because she doesn't want to use doesn't want to have a Google Plus account and having Google track her every single movement. And well, you know, I don't blame her. It's getting absolutely ridiculous. Google Plus, as you may know, is Google's attempt to get into the social media space alongside and compete with and maybe destroy Facebook and Twitter. And well, it just hasn't happened. Google Plus has been an epic fail. Pretty much nobody uses it. Nobody ever talks about it. Nobody cares. Really, it just doesn't work. There's no benefit to it really for most people, so they just don't bother. Now, what Google have done is they've automatically now, when you reply to a YouTube video, because you're forced to use a Google Plus account, by default there's a little checkbox, as I'll show in a minute, that automatically shares it with Google Plus. And this is Google Plus's attempt to raise the numbers of what they can boast and claim, the number of people that actually use, in quote marks, Google Plus. But it's nothing of the sort. People don't mean to. It's just by default they're going to share it on Google Plus now. It's ridiculous. But I don't think that's the main push behind this whole thing. The main push is into having Google Plus absolutely infest every aspect of Google. If you want to use any of Google's stuff now, it's been slowly and slowly building over time. YouTube is just the latest version of that. That now it's all encompassing. Google Plus is your one single login, because once they have everyone on one single login to use all of Google's products now, including YouTube, that means they can track you everywhere you go. And conspiracy theories aside, the more they can track you, the more money they're going to make from advertising. And that's YouTube's game, pretty much. So I think that's probably YouTube's main motivation behind this, is they probably don't even care if Google Plus, you know, wins out against Facebook and Twitter, but they do want everyone to log in under that one account. They want to track you everywhere you go so that they can get better data on you and sell you more advertising. Which of course is great for content producers like me who are on the AdSense program and they earn money from their YouTube videos and other stuff. But really, the system was working perfectly well before. There was no reason to force people into this Google Plus for YouTube. It's just evil. Remember your slogan? Google, don't be evil. Now you're just being evil and a bunch of douchebags. Alright, let me just show you a couple of things on my YouTube account as it appears to me as the content creator. Here's my YouTube uploads dashboard here, and you can see my stats for each individual video uploaded and the number of thumbs up and the number of comments. I'm not sure if the number of comments has actually dropped. The change was made, I think, just around this, or just after this, or before this vintage design rant. Sorry. So yeah, the data isn't in yet to see if my overall comments have dropped. I would expect them to drop somewhat as people just refuse to merge their Google Plus account with their YouTube account, or even create a Google Plus account. So anyway, but overall I haven't seen a major change with that. But let's go into the first thing. Let's say go into my Q&A video down here, and I'll stop that before it plays. And the first thing that I see is that all of these a lot of comments that were marked as spam before, it was still there before, but at least they would still show up. It was incorrectly flagging comments as spam, but now it hides them, so I can't see them. I'm not sure if anyone else can see them, but if I go in here and I can review comments, and now look here, look, none of them are spam. Look, they're all legitimate users commenting on my video. So I've got to click that, and I can go stop reviewing, and now if I click stop reviewing, it doesn't do anything. It just takes me back, I think, although that's not entirely clear, and I have to approve them or I can shit can them. Well, I'm not going to shit can them because they're genuine users, genuine comments, so I'm going to approve that, and hopefully it goes back. Hello, McFly. Hello. I'm approving. Stop reviewing. It doesn't tell me anything. It's retarded. Look, it just doesn't work. It's insane. Unbelievable. It's not like there's a checkbox next to each one. It's right there. It just does not work. And the first thing I noticed when this whole thing changed is that it automatically put for me that I had shared this via Google+. And well, no, I didn't. I just posted my video. I don't use Google+. I don't give a shit about Google+. But somehow, because it's now tied into my YouTube account, it publishes it on Google+. I don't even know how to switch that stupid thing off. I can actually delete that thing. And look, 10 people have given this. Look, it's got like 10 thumbs up, but I don't think they've actually thumbed up that comment on YouTube. They've probably thumbed it up because they happen to be 10 users who follow on bloody Google Plus or something. I don't know. It's ridiculous. And the other major thing that pissed me off straight away, and this is probably one of the biggest gripes I have with this new heap of shit change, is that the comments are now listed by default as top comments first. So somehow it ranks these people based on, I don't know, how much content they've created, how important Google thinks they are to me. I mean, personally, I've never heard of that commenter there off the top of my head. Sorry if you comment regularly. It's just not one that rings a bell. And I don't want Google to decide, what importance the comments are for me. I want the original one, and here it is. Here is how it showed newest first, because when I go in, I've uploaded my latest video for the next 24 or 48 hours. I like visiting that page and following the comments, so I want the latest ones first. Okay, it still lets me sort them newest first, but if I refresh the damn page, look, here we go. What? Refresh the page. Come on. Look. Top comments. It's defaulted back to top comments instead of how I had it sorted before, newest first. Is there a way for me as the content creator to decide how my comments are going to be viewed, especially for me, let alone my viewers? And the other thing is, when I go to type in a comment like this, look, by default, always also share on Google+. How do I disable that? I don't want to use Google+. I don't like it. I don't give a shit about Google+. I do not want to use it as a social media platform. So why would I want to share my comment on there? I want it to stay on YouTube. By default, that should be off. You idiots. YouTube, to make sure I'm not shouting at my audience. There we go. Oh, I better fix the uppercase there. Post, and then it's public or private. Now, granted, there is one thing I like about the changes. They've now got threaded replies. Here's an example here of my latest video. I don't think it does older videos, only the newer ones since the changes applied. Here we go. Portal here has posted a comment, and there's 5 replies. It only shows 2 of them by default, but you can show all the replies, and then it's sort of threaded like that. So that's not too bad at all. But is there a way to shut down that, actually collapse it? Is there a collapse button there to collapse it back? Hide replies. This one does. I guess it doesn't if you've only got 2 like that. It looks like there's no collapse button. You only get a collapse button if you've got more than 2 or something like that. I don't show the exact numbers, but anyway, that's not too bad. That's at least a step in the right direction. Somebody at YouTube actually did something good for a change. Now, here is something where they have completely and utterly screwed YouTube for the content producer like me, and it pisses me off. It was already bad enough. As a content producer, I've got over 500 videos up there. I get 25,000 views a day spread across all those videos. I get hundreds of comments spread across many different videos, and you can see them here. Look, there's, every comment on here is for a different video. I'm in my inbox now, so I'm in my inbox for the comments. And look, up here, they've highlighted most comment notifications will now be delivered to Google Plus and not your inbox. Learn more. Most? What the hell right there? It's like either all or nothing, right? It looks like nothing because it looks like they've stopped on the 7th of the 11th. It's the 11th of the 11th today. So it looks like I am now no longer getting any comments in my inbox. That means I have no way, and I can't find these comments in Google Plus. So I have no way to see anyone's comments on any of my previous videos without going to the video page. Or if there's a way to do it, there probably is, but I haven't found it yet. And as a content producer, that is just ridiculous. If it wasn't bad enough before, look, I'll show you. This comment here, this is the way it's always been for a content producer. I loved this inbox here, all of my comments for all of my videos, all the way down here, and there's many, many pages of them that I haven't read yet. Usually I might go, once a week and I'll read all the comments, catch up, and reply if I can. There's a delete button here, which doesn't actually delete the comment from the YouTube video, it just deletes it from your inbox. But there's no way to reply. There's no reply button here. I've been screaming for years as the #1 request to add to YouTube a reply button here so that I can reply instantly to this comment on that video. But now I've got to do it. What I've got to do is actually, or now I can't do it because they've removed all the comments from my inbox and moved it to Google+. I have to go there and where is it? See all comments. I've got to open that as another tab over here, go to the individual video page, search for the person's comment. It may not necessarily be at the top, so I've got to do Control F, search, find it, and then reply using the regular reply box. And I get hundreds of comments a day. How am I, as a content producer, possibly able to reply to them all? I can't. So sorry for people who are commenting on old videos that I don't check anymore. There's no easy way for me to read your comments anymore. It's just stopped. Unbelievable. Right, okay, it's told me that all of my hundreds of comments per day, instead of going into my YouTube inbox where I could at least read them, even if it was a pain in the ass to reply, could at least read them all, are now delivered to my Google Plus page. Here's my Google Plus page. I don't use Google Plus, but look at this. Look at this retarded layout. Are you shitting me? It's just, look, what's his mind? It's just throwing all around the shop. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what I'm subscribed to. I don't see any comments whatsoever. It's just unbelievable. It's I think I clicked a button last month or something to import top EEVblog YouTube fans into a circle or something like that. So it shows them. I can sort those, but where are all my comments? More. Look, system layout. I can change it if I don't like it. Oh, whoop-de-freaking-do. Look at this. It looks like some just random relic from the 1990s web layout. You've got to be shitting me. This is just ridiculous. Where are all my comments in Google+? They must be there somewhere. There is nothing here. I swear. I can't find where all of my comments are gone. Where is the stream? I know that you can set up you can go into the settings and set up to be email notified of each comment on YouTube, but I don't want hundreds of comments per day popping up in my inbox. I want to go to YouTube and see them all listed in my YouTube inbox like I used to do here. At least I could read them, even if I couldn't reply to them. Now I can't even read them. So sorry to all my viewers out there, I'm not going to be able to read your comments anymore. By the looks of it, I'm certainly not going to get them all, a couple of hundred, many hundreds per day, sometimes 500 sent to my inbox. It's just not going to happen. It's not as efficient as being opening and then deleting email. In Gmail, I use Gmail. Geez, that's probably a mistake now, right? And no, sorry, I just can't read your comments anymore. They've just stopped. And there's probably just more shit changes that I haven't found yet. So if you found or having issues with it, leave it in the comments down below, and hopefully I'll read them in the first day. After that, a couple of days, I'm not going to be able to read them anymore unless I specifically go back. But I'll follow this video anyway because, this is a complete and epic fail. I mean, every time YouTube just shoot themselves in the foot with ridiculous changes. Sometimes they change them back because they realize pretty quickly how stupid it is. This is just an epic fail from a content producer's point of view. I mean, there is almost nothing beneficial in these new changes. I'm going to get fewer comments. I'm not able to reply to them, and I've got to, go through extra steps just to post. I have to even click on that button to remove it from the Google Plus share. You've got to be shitting me. This is the biggest pile of shit YouTube have ever churned out.